about sea monsters or sea creatures? However, this is a bravery test of the 10 biggest sea creatures. Number 10, the Japanese spider crab. Sorry, what's wrong? Get out. This is actually supposed to be for sea creatures. They're all... Okay, now that that's been fixed, now it's time for these guys to be put on display. Starting with the Japanese spider crab. This is the largest species of crab. This thing is a crab, not a spider. It has 8 legs, but still a crab. These things are giant crabs. This is a Japanese spider crab, which means it's found in Japan. Next up on our list, we have and then 3 and then 2 and a 1, and our next contestant is listed on our list. Say hello to the giant squid. This is the longest species of squid. In fact, they can grow up to 164 feet long, longer than the longest blue whale, which was just 108 feet long. Now, I'm pretty sure you know what a squid is. Whoa. But if you don't, then let me tell you. You see, squids have 8 tentacles, just like octopuses. Squids and octopuses are both cephalopods. And next, the giant squid is even longer than the colossal squid, who we will get to meet in a bit. Okay. Now, we have our next contestant. Duh. I don't know why I skipped to this dude, but we have the Megalodon. I should have replaced him with, well, the killer whale, but farewell because, well, I just like to add him anyway because he's terrifying. Okay. This guy is the largest shark to have ever existed on our planet, and one of the largest apexes to have ever called our planet home. This shark is not a picky eater, and he would eat anything if he had the chance to, like small whales. Okay, let's move on to our next contestant. A shark a little smaller than the Megalodon, a whale shark. Technically, this is a gentle shark. He has white spots on him. And the reason why some people say he's a whale, because he's gentle and eats krill. And the name can also be confusing too. But this is the largest living fish right now. However, if you consider all extinct animals, then I guess you could say that the Megalodon was the largest fish ever. This whale shark is so big that it even dwarfs the great white. However, you don't have to be scared. They just eat krill and plankton, not fish or humans. Okay, let's get our next competitor out here. The cousin of the giant squid, the colossal squid. This thing isn't as long as the giant squid, but it weighs way more because of its hooks. These hooks help it attack sperm whales, which sadly aren't on this list. But anyway, I think we should move on to our next contestant, the basking shark. Now, this is another gentle shark. This thing kind of looks scary, kind of cute. He has a giant mouth, which is open because, well, we'll see why in a bit. They eat krill and plankton. That's like the whale sharks. So they're gentle to fish and mostly humans. So they're actually pretty friendly with humans. Man, I'd really love to ride on one. Maybe I like to ride on a whale shark too. Anyway, back to the list. We have, next up, the giant Pacific octopus. Now, if you were wondering how it got on this list, an octopus is already big, so I'm pretty sure you can understand why the giant Pacific octopus is on this list. Giant means that you're dealing with a colossal octopus, or at least a colossal creature, because octopuses are already big, so you don't have to put giant, or else you'll be just staring at a colossal creature. This colossal Pacific octopus can camouflage itself to hunt its prey, like sharks. Here's a great white shark, for example. When the great white isn't looking, it gets stuck in the tentacles and then gets eaten by the octopus. Next step on our list was the animal that sadly got eaten by the octopus, the great white shark. So, humans are not on the menu for this shark. They mostly eat fish and prefer seals and turtles. Well, seals anyway. These sharks can grow up to a maximum of 20 feet long. However, the largest one was called the deep blue, which literally is a female that could grow up to 22 feet. You know what? I think we should move on to the next animal. The largest animal to have ever called our planet home, the blue whale. That's right. This is a gentle giant because all whales are gentle to humans. This blue whale, well, it can grow over 100 feet. The largest of these giants could grow to 108 feet long. Holy cow, holy whale. And last but not least, a flimsy jellyfish that actually can outsize the blue whale in length. While its body may be tiny and could easily fit in the mouth of a blue whale, its tentacles, brace yourselves. Definitely a blue whale would not like to swallow one of these tentacles, not because it would hurt, but because of how long they are. The wide-span jellyfish has tentacles that can grow up to 120 feet long. Holy jellyfish. This thing is the largest jellyfish ever recorded. But why is it called lion's mane? Well, its tentacles basically look like a lion's mane. So, what else should we call it? And that was all the sea monsters we have for you today. Bye, guys.